Louis Osborne's heartfelt tribute to his father, the legendary Ozzy Osbourne, stood out not for theatrics but for its authenticity. In contrast to the extravagant public memorials often associated with celebrity figures, Louis honored his father's memory with sincerity and emotional depth. His words revealed a layered and deeply personal relationship, one shaped by admiration, distance, and eventual reconciliation. To Louis, Ozzy was not just a rock icon adored by millions, but a complicated, larger-than-life man who remained, at his core, simply his father. Born in the 1970s in Birmingham, England, Louis Osborne is the son of Ozzy Osbourne and his first wife, Thelma Riley. His early life unfolded during the years when Ozzy's fame with Black Sabbath, and later as a solo artist, was skyrocketing. The demands of global tours and the chaos of fame, mixed with Ozzy's ongoing battle with substance abuse, created an unstable environment. This eventually led to the breakdown of Ozzy's marriage to Thelma, and with it, a growing emotional and physical distance between Ozzy and his children from that union, including Louis and his sister Jessica. Despite the challenges of growing up with an often absent father, Louis stayed grounded. Raised primarily by his mother in Birmingham, he developed a strong bond with her and chose a life away from the glare of rock stardom. As Ozzy moved on to build a new family with Sharon Osbourne, who would later help usher the family into reality TV fame, Louis and Jessica intentionally kept their distance from that spotlight. While Sharon, Jack, Kelly, and even Ozzy became household names through the MTV series The Osbournes, Louis chose not to participate in the show's long run. That said, Louis did briefly appear in the early episodes of the MTV show, offering a rare glimpse of his connection with Ozzy and his stepmother Sharon. However, he quickly realized that life under the scrutiny of cameras wasn't for him. He later reflected on the show as feeling overly scripted and intrusive, reaffirming his commitment to a more private life. Rather than chase celebrity status, Louis channeled his energy into music, but not the heavy metal legacy his father had built. Instead, he was drawn to the UK's underground house music scene in the early 1990s. Captivated by the raw energy of raves and club nights, Louis began DJing and found his voice in electronic music. What began as a personal interest evolved into a professional pursuit. He became known for his deep house and techno sets, performing in clubs throughout Europe. Unlike many children of famous figures, Louis wasn't chasing fame. He genuinely loved the craft and worked hard to earn respect on his own merit. Over time, Louis built a name in the DJ circuit based on talent and dedication rather than his surname. His approach to music was thoughtful and technical, and he earned credibility within the scene by building authentic connections and consistently delivering quality sets. He later co-founded All Night Records, a label that focused on promoting underground house music and nurturing emerging talent. Through this, he showed a commitment not just to music but to building a community around it. In addition to DJing, Louis explored music production, releasing tracks and EPs that found appreciation within the electronic music niche. He played at well-known venues in Ibiza and other parts of Europe, focusing on smaller, intimate gigs that stayed true to the essence of underground music. His choice to avoid mainstream success or celebrity-driven collaborations further illustrated his dedication to authenticity and independence. Though Louis stayed clear of the Osborne family's reality TV fame, his relationship with his father wasn't completely severed. Over time, he and Ozzy worked to repair the strained bond that had marked much of their early years. Louis has been candid about the pain and distance that resulted from Ozzy's battles with addiction, but he never publicly criticized or disrespected his father. Instead, he embraced the complexity of their connection and, in his own way, chose healing over resentment. Louis also cultivated a fulfilling personal life. He married Louise Osborne, an Irish actress and writer, and the couple made their home in Ireland. Together, they raised a family away from media attention, focusing on their creative pursuits and shared commitment to a grounded, meaningful life. Louise's own work in the arts added to their synergy as a couple, and the two supported each other while maintaining a clear boundary between their private life and the world of fame. Throughout the years, Louis has been approached for commentary on Ozzy's legacy or the inner workings of the Osborne family. When he does speak, it's with tact and restraint. He acknowledges Ozzy's influence on his musical awareness. After all, being raised around rock legends leaves its mark, but he emphasizes that his own musical path was shaped by the rhythms of electronic beats, not heavy metal guitars. His estimated net worth stands at approximately $19 million, earned through a blend of his successful DJ career, music production, business endeavors, and selective endorsements. Despite the financial comfort, Lewis has never let money or fame overshadow his core values of independence and integrity. In an industry where the children of celebrities often pursue attention, tell-all memoirs, or leverage family names for quick success, Louis Osborne chose a quieter, more authentic route. His life has not been about competing with his father's fame, but about building something uniquely his own. In doing so, he's written a different kind of success story, one marked by creative credibility, emotional maturity, and personal balance. Today, Lewis continues to DJ selectively, performing at events that align with his vision and values. He maintains a modest presence on social media, primarily to promote his music and spotlight other artists. There's a distinct humility in his online persona, reflecting a man who understands both the cost of fame and the strength it takes to remain true to oneself. Being the son of Ozzy Osbourne will always tie Lewis to a particular legacy, but he's ensured that his own identity is clearly defined. He's an artist, a husband, a father, and a man who chose authenticity over fame. He saw firsthand the tumult of rock stardom and deliberately carved out a different existence, one that values peace, self-expression, and genuine human connection. In the end, Louis Osborne's journey serves as a reminder that identity is not inherited. It's built. He may not command the headlines or dominate the charts, but his story resonates quietly and powerfully. It's a story about creating one's own rhythm in life, even when born into a world already vibrating with noise. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.